Hello and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the Noob and I call myself Sansomi. And today we're going to start off against Huddersfield in the FA Cup. I of course have my dreams about beating them, but especially since we did manage to get a win against Sheffield United, it has cost us a lot because look at all the losses we have had around that game. So yeah, I don't know if it's some sort of thing, but we are getting back on track after that stressful period with the Sheffield United game, and now we're going to face Huddersfield. Going to be interesting. I don't think that we will be able to beat them, but I mean, they are in the same division as Sheffield United. They are a couple of steps down. Let's just go in here into Championship. I think they were underneath. Yeah, they are 14th, while Sheffield United are 11th. So, if we could beat Sheffield United, why not be able to beat Huddersfield? Now, I'm not saying we're going to do it. Of course not. We're at the later stage in the FA Cup now, 4th round. We were 3rd round in the previous round, so maybe they won't use youth players or reserve players in the amount that I believe Sheffield United did, because they thought that they were going to walk all over us without any problems. But yeah. What do I know? We'll just have to wait and see here. And we have constantly new offers for. Oh, that's a good offer actually. I would please with that. 450,000 and still getting a percentage of next sale. So that's good. That's really good. So that's I would accept that. Derby County, 400,000. I want that additional percentage with 40%. Then I can accept even 400. But I'm not going to do it. I'm going to try to get that 40%, and hopefully he will blossom into a good player, and in that case, that will give us the opportunity to become, to get a couple of bucks for that if they sell him through onwards. Now this looks like an interesting player in FC United of Manchester, 20-year-old English player, but he is contracted. But look at all these yellow in when it comes to determination. So I'm actually going to try and sign him and see if he wants to go to us. I don't think he will. No, of course not. Over Fitz, I don't think that's, but they made an offer for him for 1.7 million. So yeah, I guess that's a player that is contracted to somebody. Yeah, to J. Will Town. Oh, didn't we fight to get that player? I think we did. We lost that to them, of course, but yeah. Anyway, it's the FA Cup. We're expected to be at our capacity, 4,500. We are guaranteed. We are guaranteed 72,000 in TV money. Oh, didn't I let that be? Let's insert that column again. Home TV like that, and if we then move this so we can see here 72,000 is what we are. Yeah. Hopefully going to get. Let's insert an away team money as well. and we change what we do like this. Auto size the column, auto size the column, and we get to 72,000 there, yes. And we save this, or rename it, rename current view to show me troll bid, and we have SCH schedule. There we have it. And we have this new look on it, and yeah, we have all the gold key scorers here, which is it's very interesting to see what we can do here now. So let's get on with it. I am afraid to start it, but because as long as we haven't played the game, we are not out of the cup. So in that sense, I'm sort of dragging on it, but we need to get this game underway. We need to at least try, and hopefully we can get something out of it. If I can get a draw, as I said, just the same as I said with Sheffield United, it would have been better to get an away game so that we could have more money out of it. But yeah, if we can get a draw here, we can get even more money. And wouldn't that be nice? I guess we're going to get, if we can manage to get a draw here, I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. Announces retirement. Struggle to, yes. Okay. But what do I have to, yeah, okay, offers made for Wellings United Thorn. I guess it's something, but I negotiated that offer. No. Percentage of next sale, 40%, suggest, and it's acceptable. Okay, we accept the offer. Let's hope. But still there is something wrong here. What is wrong? Master read, and here I can't speak to anybody, did there? Now it's okay, good. We could get through here. I was stuck in some way there. I didn't know what was wrong, but we did get by it. Passing, we were able to pass by it, so that's good enough. Let's say, see here, they stole from the Fitz bid. Exeter has made an offer for 23,000 plus future interest for Dominic Gape. That's another good player, but we can't afford him. No way in hell. We don't have 23,000 to spend on players, and we won't have that even if we sell Oscar Thorne now for somewhere around 500,000. Unfortunately, of course, because we need that money to become professional so that we can train our players to become better than we have here. Now, looking at this, I think we have the team that I want to. Let's see. Jason Steele, Brithwithal, Muir, Wiggett, Tarensi, Caleb, Hughes, Gardner, Jude, Oscar, Corey Andrews, yeah, and Flahaven is on the bench, Ben Gladwin as well. Let's have a look down below here if there's any player that is actually so good that they should be on, sorry about that, that they should be on the bench or something. No, this is the team that we're going to play with. It seemed that they all seem to be in good condition except for Gladwin here down here, but he's on the bench. So that shouldn't be a problem. The problem is, of course, that Huddersfield is a team with a lot more quality players, so that's going to be a hard time to try to look above or away from, or whatever you want to say. Let's pump our fist, give the fans, and only Gardner gets pumped up by that or motivated by that. So that's might not be the best of it, but here's our team. And let's say here's Huddersfield. I don't know anything about Huddersfield. Maybe I should have gone in and have a look at it, but let's hope that they put in a couple of under 18 players, because let's hope that they underestimate us just as Sheffield United did. That's our only chance, I think, because if they play with the team that they play in the league week out and week in, or game after game, maybe one should say, we won't stand a chance. Not a chance at all. Here they come. Tufululul. Whoa! Caleb breaking that way. Caleb finding Andrews. Andrews! Oh! Look at that. We did create a chance. We are playing good in the FA Cup. Let's hope we don't completely... Oh! Another corner kick for us. Let's hope we don't fall apart like a bag of chips or something. Just if something goes wrong, let's just hope that we can continue to have a strong face and an upward face here in the FA Cup. Here's Jude, has Andrews, gets it to Thorne. Oh, what a goal by Thorne! Oh my God, it looks like he's on a high now that he's gotten some offers and they are accepted from us. He knows that he's on his way out of the club. So he's starting to score goals again and starting to play a lot better. Here's Thorne again. Oh my God, and they pulled him down. They pulled down Caleb. And Thorne has the chance to put it in to make it 2-0 for us. Come on, Thorne, you can do this. Oh, my bleeding heart. Can we beat another championship team? That would be amazing. Oh, my God. And we're a lot better. We are dominating the game. How in God's name are we doing that? Have they just put in under 18 players or something like that? Have they got an... Here they come though. No, get it away. Andrews with the ball. And now Oscar Thorne is running away, and here he comes. And here... Oh, the post! Woo-hoo! This is... Now... I am going to be upset if we go out of the cup today, having a 2-0 lead. I was expecting to go out. I was 100% sure. And here we get... How can we dominate like this? They need to do a lot of changes in the second half to get a higher standard, because they are not playing good. And I wonder... if that is because they're playing with under 18 or something like that. Making a lot of changes there, yes. 3 changes. So I guess they have been playing with a lot of young players or something like that in order to... And here we come again! Gardner! And we went out in the FA Trophy against a bloody team from... Vanarama League South, and now we are dominating against a team in the championship. This is incredible. But as I said, I believe that they are underestimated us and put in a lot of young players to save their players for the league, to have a strong chance in the league, because they were pretty sure that they were going to be able to beat us. And Andrews, I believe that they were probably very sure that they were going to beat us with substandard formation. Here's Oscar Thorne again. And Oscar Thorne puts it in, and it's 3-0 against Huddersfield. Why are we struggling like we're doing in the league when we can run over 2 teams from the championship? And look at that statistics there. 25 shots, 22 one-shots, and 11 of them on target. Now, of course, having 11 shots on target and only scoring 3, this might not be that brilliant, but to get 11 shots on target, that's crazy. And here's Thorne again. Holy smokes. What's going on? What a shame that I couldn't be placing in that I wanted to loan him back to the end of the season. Because I think Oscar Thorne is going to be on a high this season out. And having him stay at the club would have been pretty goddamn wonderful. Gardner getting injured, so I'm going to take him off. We got Finn Azaz coming in there. Oh my God, 3-0 against Huddersfield. What is going on? What's going on, people? Thorne, Hughes. Here they come, though. But it's only 6 minutes left. They can't turn this around now. They can't turn 3-0 around. And we're working, the team is working really good to get back into a defensive stance. That's good. Incredible. This is incredible. Now, please, 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 since we do look like we're going to get through in this round. Here they come, though. Oh, good save by Jason Steele. Tarensi getting that ball away. Now, please, if we do, which we look like, since we are going through in this round as well, incredible. I'm lost for words again. But I must say that I do hope that we get City away or something, so that we get a lot of spectators, a lot of money for the... Oh, Andrews! Oh my God! I think there's a chance that we're going to get bids, that there's going to be falling in bids on other players as well. I don't think we're only going to lose Oscar Thorne. There is a backside. Oh, crap. What in God's name happened here? Well, I'm not complaining. I'm extremely happy about winning against... Holy smokes. 4-0 against the championship team? What? Holy smokes. But we lose him for 2 or 3 days. That's okay. 202,000 for that win. Holy smokes. And fitness concern on a lot of player. Rest player. Thorne. Nah. And that cool. We don't talk to them like that. We're going to give him a performance boost here, though. And let's have a look at the financial situation. 335. I do not believe that we have enough money to become professionals, but maybe I should make the suggestion now that we have some money. Who knows? They could say no, but they could also say yes. That would be brilliant. And this is incredible. They rejected it. Discuss it with the board then. We should be looking to turn full-time in order to attract better players to the club. Yeah. Every club has to sign the best player possible. However, we must live within our means and therefore we must reject this request. Oh, I really can't stress how I believe this to be important. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to accept it that they won't do it at this moment in time. That's a shame. We're just going to have to wait and see if when we get the next game in the FA Cup, when we play that, if we bring in some good amount of money, maybe that will change their minds. But as I said, I think it's going to cost 1 or 2 million at least to become a professional club. So yeah, that's going to be tough. But oh my God, we're beating out Huddersfield as well. What a shocker. That was a big surprise. I mean, yeah. Yes, as big as the Sheffield United surprise, but I can't believe it. What a way to start this episode with a terrific FA Cup victory. Let's see who we get in the next round. Seems like we want to get... we don't want to get too easy opponents because we are going out against Vanarama teams, but we seems to beat championship teams. So yeah, incredible, just incredible. Phew. Let's see. They removed him. Is that any play? He does have a lot of yellow, and he does have. Let's go scout the player and just put him on permanent because he was quite young as well. Yeah, 20. So just have to see what happens when he gets out of contract. It's strange that they haven't come for more than Oscar Thorne. I was actually just sitting here waiting for them to come in and get a couple of players. Now, loads of championship teams left, but I want a Premier League team and I want an away game. Let's do this draw. We have Wolves. That's a Premier League team. I'm settled for that against Manchester City. So I won't get City either. Oh, thank you. Then we have Millwall or Southampton that will play Everton. Oh, 2 Premier League teams too going away. Nice one, thank you. Then we have Derby County, a Premier League team as well, against Aston Villa. 2 Premier League teams away. Doesn't seem like we're going to get a Premier League team. Here we go, Nottingham Forest or Bristol City. I guess that's what we're going to be facing, something like that. No, Birmingham or Chelsea or Swansea. Now, the thing that we don't want is a home game, of course. Norwich, a Premier League team. This would be okay with me as well. Come on. Yes! Yes! We get a Premier League team away. And that's going to be interesting to see. And I mean, certainly we can't beat out a Premier League team. But what I wanted to see was actually this. To see the attendance. Don't they have the... Have I not... I haven't put that in, which should actually be more interesting. Let's see. Auto size. Auto size. Auto size. We can see here that when they play at home, 33,000... So 33 is at the capacity. Let's hope that we can be something that will bring them to the capacity. I mean, it's going to be I'm pretty sure, I have said that both with Sheffield United and Huddersfield, but I'm pretty sure we're going to go out here in this game. Chris Smalling, so that's where he is nowadays. Nah, he's at Roma, that's right. Yes, that's right. But they have brought him in this game. So, Norwich away. At least it's a Premier League team. They have a capacity of 33,000. I expect at least 20 in the game against us, and that will bring in some sweet amount of money, I believe. And yeah, it would have been better with City or United or Liverpool or something like that, because they are pretty much always sold out. So of course that would have been better, but I'm not complaining. Norwich away, I'll take that. It's a good financial situation. Hopefully we get some TV money as well. Getting TV money when it comes to facing a team of the Premier League might be a bit better than 72, and we are 72,000, that is, and we are actually in a stage of the game. Oh crap, they want Harry Brithwhistle as well now. So here they come. They are getting in with offers for our players. We have rejected that. Let's hope that Brithwhistle is a little more understanding and a little more sure to stay at the club. Oh, look, we actually made some money. Is that the interest? Is the interest higher than the player salaries, perhaps? Let's see. TV revenues. Where's the interest? There's got to be an interest. There it is. No, that's only £24. No way. So it's got to be merchandise and stuff that makes... Because I know that we had 335 and now we have 36 something here. So that's good. Maybe we can hopefully get in some good sponsor deals as well. It's looking good at the moment, I must say. Looking really good. We're fighting for a top position in the league, and we're still in the FA Cup, which is just mind-boggling to me that we are still in the FA Cup. I don't know what to say, really. But now we need to find the strength for the players, to find their strength, to keep on going. I think Oscar Thorne is going to leave now because the window is closing here. Any second, I guess. The window for the Premier League teams and stuff like that is ending on the 31st, isn't it? I think it is, or is it January 1st? I don't really remember. But I know that we are close to. It's very close to closing that transfer window. And yeah, if the deal with Oscar Thorne is going to go through, it will most likely be today. And here we go. And he chose Burnley. I don't think Burnley gave us any... Did they give us... Oh, crap. I have a bad feeling about this. They only bid 400,000, so we don't get any percentage of his next sell. That is such a shame. Oh my god. That's such a shame. They give me 100,000 in the transfer budget, but I know I can't find a striker to replace Oscar Thorne. No way, not even for 100,000. So that's going to be totally non-use. Burnley have signed Welling United's Oscar Thorne for a fee of 400,000. Oh crap. Why couldn't he pick the team that gave me a percentage of next sale so that we could... That was our tickets to get millions of pounds. Now, sure, I should be happy about 400,000, of course. It's way more than many teams down here gets for a player, but... Yeah, I don't know what to say. It's a tough day. Fulham have offered 7,250 for Neil Flahaven. Are they stupid or what? What kind of a fee is that? Of course I don't want to sell him on those remarks. And Swansea have done the same. That's stupid. Now what do we have? We can still sign players because we are down here. So let's see what we have as free transfer situations. Do we have any English players that we feel could be a strengthening of the club? I don't want a central defender. I have way too many of those already. I don't know anything about him. Here's a Jack Spong. Nah, not going to happen. And he doesn't want to come to us. Sebastian Soto. That's a player that might be able to, and available on free transfer. Now if we can get, let's ask the agent if he's interested. He would probably fail to gain work permit. So if we sign him, what age is he? Because he needs to be very young, 23, so might not be the best of age either. So let's see what we can get, because he's got some great numbers here. It is a pain in the arse that I mean, he's been in Norwich. He's been in Norwich for 3 seasons. He should be having some sort of, but he doesn't want to sign for us, so never mind. Never mind. So no players. Maybe Tom Starks, he has some interest because of the relationship he has to me, but still not possible to sign him on a free transfer. That's what I want. We have £746,000 now, boys and girls. So getting a couple of more thousands from the FA Cup game might give us the opportunity to they continue to increase their bid on him. Yeah, it's a shame that we lost Oscar Thorne. I was really hoping that he would stay with us for a very, very long time. Yeah, but that's the life of a team down here. That's one of the difficulties with playing teams down in these regions, that as soon as you get a player, as soon as you build a team that you feel is on the way of getting somewhere, then there comes a lot of offerings for your players, and sooner or later the board are going to say that we can't reject that kind of money, which was the thing with Oscar Thorne. I don't know. I really would have loved to kept him on. So yeah, Birmingham make breath whistle offer. So they continue to try and buy our players now. Maybe we'll lose our entire squad here. I don't know. But what I want to do, what I was thinking about actually, was let's go into Oscar Thorne. Let's see if we can lend him back. Just a loan offer? No, he won't. They won't lend him out because he's not allowed to. Don't want the player to go. So let's assign scouting. I don't want to. Just want to follow him. I'm gonna have him on my short list indefinitely, of course. And is there any way for me to keep an eye on him? I just want to. No. There's no way for me to see how it goes for him in the Burnley shirt. I wonder where he is. He is in the under 23 at Burnley. So that's interesting as well. Interesting to see Oscar Thorne in a Premier League team. That's interesting, because I think Burnley is in the Premier League, aren't they? If I'm not mistaken. Burnley. Yep, Premier League. They are on their way out of the Premier League, but they are still in the Premier League. Manchester United, top of the table here. Let's see if they have any players that they are willing to lend out or something. Brandon Williams. I mean, I don't think that they will lend him to us, but nope, they will not. And I can't afford 25 million for him. So maybe in the under 18 team. Doesn't look like there's much to view down there either. Let's not get stuck trying to find a replacement for Oscar Thorne, because we will never get a replacement for Oscar Thorne. The FA Cup game is way down there. So a lot of league games to be played now, and we need to figure out who are we going to play together there. The natural selection would say Flahaven and Corey Andrews as a couple in that. Come on, look at this. They're trying to, and they're raising the bid. Sooner or later, the board will probably let him go as well. As I said, I believe that the best way would probably be those two players and keep, let's take him out of it and keep, and get Jake Fisher as the formal substitute in the attack. So, yeah. Injured and tired players. Well, I'm not going to change the tired players, because we still have some way to go before we have the Turkey game. The Turkey. But, yeah. So I hope they will be back. But the injured player might very much be a problem that we need to address. They continue to raise the bids on Flahaven. That's worrying. That's really worrying, because what do we do if we lose the other striker, which has been doing quite alright for us? This is... come on, stop it. And Briswell as well. 61, they're up to 61 now. Well, as long as the board say no thank you. Look at this, 94. We had a bid on 110,000 there. This just keep going up, and they are not letting down. I mean, I'm going to do transfer status. I'm not going to reject all the offers. I'm going to be the one. I'll respond to it. Unavailable for loan. And let's just put a million as a asking price for him, and we're just gonna have to see what they say about that. And if they do something, I can go in and negotiate and tell them that we don't want to sell him for that kind of money. Looking at this, Brentford wants to sign him, and we are saying 500,000 and additional fee, international, one game. Then give me 1 million and additional, we want percentage. And we want 40%. And we lock all those in. End of season. Let's go it like that. And suggest, and it's cancelled. Good. Good. We want to get some money for our players, of course. Even though we are way down, it seems like they are some quality players, since they're not small clubs that are coming here and bidding for my players. I mean, we might have shocked the world by beating out both such as Sheffield United and Huddersfield, but I mean, yeah. If those players are the reason, I mean, both of those players, a Wasp player that was rejected by their Premier League teams and thrown out. You can see Welling United receive a record fee. If we talk about Oscar Thorne, for example, I was looking into Norwich and who they released because he played as an under-23 there. And when they released him, I thought, let's just try and snap them up. They can't be completely bad when they played in that sort of team. And the same thing is about Flahaven. He was a Arsenal youth player, and when they terminated the contract, I was there not pretty quick. I was there instantly and tried to sign him. So yeah, because I think that they are not playing in under 23 or in the senior club if they don't have some quality. And some quality is a lot of quality down here. So I recommend doing that. Going into the Premier League is... No, that's not the way. Let's see, let's go in here. And then we go here. Is it here now? Yes, it is. No, it's not. What in God's name? Premier League Division 2, that's just... Never mind. Let's go the way we know it to be, into the Premier League here. And just looking at, for example, Manchester United, we go under 23 and we have a look at if there's anyone. I mean, it's going to be 2024 in the summer, so there's a chance that they're going to kick out Carlos Oliveira. So let's see, 17 years old, a left defender, so let's put him on the short list. This is what I do a lot, because if they release those players, they are probably quite all right for a team like us, but they won't, should I say, they won't leave before, of course, but when they've been thrown out of the club, being left without a contract and having to leave the club, I mean, look at these numbers. This is not very good for determination. So I don't have a really good thing about him, feeling about him, because determination is really important if you want to get anywhere. But he has the high teamwork, at least 17, so that's high. So this is pretty much what I do. Alanga's contract is going out. We have him on shortlist, and I don't think that he will sign for us, even if he loses his, because I think he's a bit more, have gone a bit more than Oscar Thorne did. But it doesn't hurt to do it like this. And of course it's going to be tougher if you choose, like I now did with Manchester United. It is going to be easier if you, for example, go into West Bromwich and have a look at their under 23 and see. Look at this player, for example. He's looking really good, and he's not been offered a contract yet. So let's put him on the list, and let's not ask. We're going to get a scout report because we want to find out how bad his determination is, even if it's not the end of the world if it isn't high. But we have another one here, Josh Shaw. Looks like he doesn't have any good numbers, but just for the sake of it, we're going to get a report on him and we're going to put him on the transfer, on the shortlist. And let's have a look down if there's more players. There's another one that's whose contract is ending, and the only numbers we can see are all blue, so they are good, but we don't know anything else about him. So let's get a scout report and let's put him on the shortlist and move on. And we have another one here. So you can see that this is actually quite a good way to find some really good players when you're way down there. So yeah, but it takes a lot of time, and that's what I do, and that's why I don't record what happens with all the transfer informations and stuff like that, because I can't just sit and report about everything that I do like this, because I generally go through most of the teams like this, and getting through the Premier League teams is of course the thing that is going to give you the best players, even if they're not good enough to play on in their Premier League team. They are going to be the best players that are being released and ending up in. And it's the same. I've gotten Charlie Wiggett, I've gotten Oscar Thorne, I've gotten Flahaven. All of those players I've gotten just in this way, by going in and having a check on who's going to be out of contract in the summer, and hoping that they won't sign them, but instead of signing them, releasing them. And if you're really quick about it, they generally are optimistic about talking to you. Now, talking to you and signing for you are not the same thing, of course. So there's still going to be problems in that sense, that you other teams might come for them and so on and so forth. But I was lucky. I got Thorne, I got Flahaven, and I got Wiggett, and I think a lot of it was luck, but a small thing about it was also that I was one of the first to see that they were getting released, and I just made a bid directly, and other teams did not realize it in time, and when they realized that they were out, so to speak, they had already signed for me. And yeah, so that's one thing, one way to see it, and yeah, hopefully we will make more money here. We have lost some money now, £500 this month. Come on, we don't want to lose money. What kind of silly thing is that? We're going to have an away game and then a home game, so we're going to lose this week as well. I don't think we're going to get a lot of prize money, or whatever it's called, merchandise money. Not enough to sustain the traveling and the salaries and everything. So I'm pretty sure we're going to lose some money this weekend. So, but as I said, I do recommend that way of searching for players. I don't know. I know those 3 players I found in that way. There's been a ton of other players that I have tried, which haven't wanted. They had no interest in even talking to me. But the 3 of them, I was lucky. Charlie Wiggett, Flahaven, and Thorne were 3 players that were actually interested in talking to me, and in a way I made a really good deal, because if we look at let's have a look at transfer history here, and we go back to where we signed Oscar Thorne, here we go, free transfer. So it didn't cost us more than the signing on fee and stuff like that, which of course is a tremendous thing. To be able to get 400,000 out of a player that you get for free. You can see here Charlie Wiggett was brought in the same season in the same way, because if we look at Charlie Wiggett, I think it's Chelsea. Yes, Chelsea. He was in Chelsea's and they decided to release him, so I decided to try and get him. Now he hasn't developed in the way, but you look at the PA for him. He has the ability to become a star, so I'm trying to develop that. But we could really, really, really use some good training facilities. The determination, I don't know if there's any way that you can get that up by perhaps put him in a mentoring group that has a lot of determination or something like that, because that's his weakness, that he don't have any of that. Here's another one that I found in Tottenham. So I mean, it's a good way to get some good players. Now, of course, they are not brilliant players because they are rejects from the Premier League teams. But if we are to be honest, most of the young Premier League teams, the Premier League players that don't fit into the team would probably be stars down here. So I believe it's a good way to get good quality players. Sorry about that. In some sense. So yeah, I'm very interesting to see where we can bring the team and where we can bring all these players and how we will hopefully develop them later on. I want us to become a professional club so that we can put more effort into training and perhaps even getting more coaches and stuff like that, because we really want to develop the players. Oh, the Torquay game seems to be... Oh, it was postponed. I missed that. I really should pay more attention. Yeah, there. Been postponed. Waterlogged pitch. Happens a lot down here. Well, I guess that reflects on the reality. It's hard for these poor clubs to keep their pitches in a good condition, of course. So, yeah. But very, very interesting and a shocking... I mean, even if we do have players like that we have found to be rejects from the Premier League that have signed for us, I was never going to believe that we were able to beat out 2 championship teams and be in the 5th round. It's such an amazing thing. But I think we have taken it as far as we can. I don't believe that we will be able to surpass Everton. Oh, Norwich, sorry. I mean, you should never say never. We all know that we should never say never. But I feel that it's just... There's no real chance for that. We are not that good that we can stand up against the Premier League team. Now, I said that against the Champions League teams as well, but nah, I don't believe that we have anything to set against Norwich. I think Norwich is probably going to pound us with a lot of goals, and we're not going to be able to feel secure about anything after that game, because I really do think that they're going to pound us. And rightfully so. We are a Vanarama team, a Vanarama League team, so and they are a Premier League team, so of course it's not something that should be surprising if they pound us like a beef. But yeah. And yeah, let's see. Gardner came back from the injury as well, so let's just play with the best players that I feel that we can have here. So sorry that Oscar Thorne has left us. At the same time, I feel that we did get a good deal out of him. We signed him on a free transfer, sold him for £400,000. That's actually a good deal, and we do need the money. We are having a really hard time developing our players. I mean, I'm trying to buy or to sign. I shouldn't say buy, because we don't buy any players. Since we can't afford that, we need to sign them on free transfers. But we try to sign really young players, and we want to develop them. But we can't develop them if we are not a professional club, because they train too little and they don't really develop. They do some minor improvements and stuff like that. But if I want to get them to become better, I really need to become a professional club so that we can have a lot more training schedules, and that we after that build upon coaching staff and youth training and stuff like that. Here's Andrews, and Andrews, oh! I mean, we're back in the league and we're struggling again after beating Huddersfield 4-0. This is ridiculous. Really ridiculous. I don't know why, but this is weird. So weird. But that's a weird ball and nobody's running for it. That's weird. Come on, Welling. We need to play better than this. As I've said now 1,000 times, it feels like it just has to be that they felt that they were a team too good to lose against us, and they just filled up the team with a lot of under 18 players that they wanted to give the opportunity to have some playing time. It's the only logical explanation for me. And perhaps they're under 8. Oh, look at that, a Gascoigne player. Who doesn't remember Paul Gascoigne, one of the greats in English football? Well, Martin Gascoigne is probably nowhere near, but he looks like a good player. I think I'm gonna scout him, and I want to place. Can I? No, I couldn't. I think I'm gonna try and put him on my transfers list and see what I can find out about that player, because that's another good player from Dulwich Hamlet. Remember, he had that right midfielder that plays in Newcastle or something now. Maybe they do have an extremely good youth system there. So let's do like this, and we want to go back in here, and let's see, add to shortlist indefinitely, so that we can have more of a look on him. Because look, it's a lot of yellow and blue numbers on him. He's only 19 years old, but he's on loan from Luton. So yeah, maybe we can lend him next season instead of Dulwich Hamlet or whatever. And they score. Bloody hell! What is this? What is this? Now we are without Oscar Thorne. He did score 3 goals for us against Huddersfield, but I mean, we really should be doing a lot better in the league than we are. I mean, if we could beat a team like... There we go again. It's us. We scored. Oh, great, it's an equalizer. I thought it was them. I don't know why I did that, but I thought that, oh well, we let another one in, and so let's take out Flahaven and put in Fisher, I guess. And we have Caleb is extremely tired, so let's put in Ben Gladwin there. So at the end of the game, let's see what we can muster up here then. We need to get the ball away from here because this is on our side of the turf. Here's Jude. Jude finds Andrews. Can Andrews put this in? And he does! And we have turned the game around. It's 2-1 after 80 minutes. Good, lads. Come on, lads. You need to continue this form. Oh, no. Don't let them score on this chance here. First one goes away. Second one doesn't, but he's offside. That's good. Brilliant. Come on. Don't let them get any more chances. Look at how even it is in this game compared to the game against Huddersfield. It's just something weird about it. But yeah, I'm not complaining. We went through. Huddersfield didn't, so I'm all happy about that, of course. But yeah, and we win this game. We turn it around. Very good from our players. And so we have to give them an okay there, and we are still 3 points after Eastleigh, but we have it in our own hands because I know we're still going to face them. And yeah, we have played one game less than them, so if we win that game, we are on 65, just like they are. So yeah, we have it pretty much in our own hands. But yeah, it's interesting, and it feels good that we are on our way. Maybe we can become that professional club. Maybe we could become better here. Let's see how the finances is looking now. 5,000 we've lost. It is a sad part when you look at you brought in such amount of money. I mean, I don't think it will be any season soon that we will be able to go that far into the FA Cup. So yeah, it is sort of a sad thing to see it gradually just being eaten up by our salaries and our try to become a better team, which is costly. You do have to pay them higher salaries when they are better players, so yeah. It's an inevitable situation, but yeah, we have 2 more games to play. Turkey away and Stockport away, so 2 away games. Not very nice. And yeah, that reminds me, we actually did play at home and we still lost 5,000 still so far this month. That's not good at all. And I'm hoping that the game against Norwich will give us a really boost in the coffin, so that we can become that. What should I say? So that we can become that. Look at this. On loan from West Bromwich, but his contract is running out. He is actually... Where is he playing then? Mackenzie Lamb. Yeah, wherever. He's on a loan, and he's got some really good numbers. His potential is a potential star player, so yeah. Same here, potential star player. Contracted to West Bromwich. I hope they release him. Look at the numbers here then. Not that great, especially the term determination isn't that great. Yes, this player is not the best of the best, but I still would sign him because he has great physical abilities, And as I said, since he is an under-23 player for West Bromwich, I do believe that he has some high quality and some high promising values, and I do believe that he can become an important player for us. And here's Jude injured for about 3 days. That's not good. Not good at all. But he will be back for the next game, I guess. So, yeah. It will be an interesting summer this year as well. But I don't want to run away from this season because we still have some important games to play. And hopefully we will reach the promised land and gain promotion. Promotion will most likely give us a professional status, and that will, in itself, will be a major step forward. And we still have the FA Cup game, in which we don't want to see ourselves as we have lost. Not yet, but we see the potential of getting 25,000 spectators and getting half the money of that revenue would of course be a really good thing. And I also think that they have a higher ticket price, which means that we will get even more money from that. 4,500, for example, 4,500 attendance in Norwich will yield us a more profit than 4,500 at View Park. What was his name? The Park View Road. So yeah. So we of course it's going to be interesting to see how much money we can make out of that away game against Norwich, and yeah, it's. I'm just amazed that we are there, and I'm gonna be so happy if we can do anything against Norwich. Even a draw would be nice, but yeah. Another thing I'm hoping for is, of course, that it will be a televised game, so that we can make some money on that as well. I don't think that they've not said anything about television yet. No. So that's unfortunate, but I'm hoping that we will that they will broadcast it so that we can make some money out of that in that sense as well. So yeah, very, very interesting to see this. Turkey United. More new players and training. That's the team they want me to play with. I'm gonna have to see what players I have to my disposal, and so on and so forth. Here we can see that Dave Kane again, but his numbers are so very low, so he's probably a crappy player, but he's trained very well, and that will make me give him some good advice there. Let's see here. I mean, Charlie Wiggett is not in any of these. That's strange, to be honest. But yeah, I would love to have him. Maybe there is some way to get determination up in a player by putting him in a group with player with high determination. I don't know, but it would have been great if it were like that. Determination, though it might be a mental thing, is still something that can be contagious if you are around the right people, or some people might say that if you're around the wrong people. It all depends on what kind of feelings you have towards determination. Now looking at this one, he has a very high determination. 11, between 11 and, oh, an aggression 17 to 20. I'm just going to do like that. Scout report on him. That's another goalkeeper. Let's not get... Oh, he's back. But he's not in full fitness. Let's get into the game. Let's see who do we... They all look good except for Jude, of course, who could do with a rest. So maybe we should... I'm going to try with Jake Fisher there, even though that's not his natural. Maybe we'll get into the game and then we will put him up somewhere around here and see what happens. So let's get on with the game. Go to match. I don't want to do that. Pump fist. Let's go out and try to win this game. Skip this thing. Here we go into tactics. And we do like that. And we go Jake Fisher. Let's see how 1.5 star there. Is there? There's 2 stars inside forward here as inverted winger attack. I'm going to play him as that. And let's just hope that that is not making things too weird. I just wanted to rest Jude and give him an opportunity to get some rest here. Turkey, they are actually in 12th position. Here's Hughes. Here's they get it away. Here's Whitfield. Oh, Caleb tried to steal that ball, but he couldn't really. Here's Kelly. Now they're coming in numbers. Oh crap, get the ball away from our side here. We are like chickens out there. They're just passing the ball around and we're just standing there watching the ball flip around like in a flipper table or whatever it's called. That's not good. Why are we having such problems in the league? Why can't we run over teams like we do in the FA Cup? Especially, why are we so lousy at the back in the league when we are such tremendous force in the FA Cup? I mean, both against Sheffield United and Huddersfield, we were able to keep our goals clean. We didn't let one single goal in against any of those 2 teams, and that's the big surprise, that we just let goals in and we can't seem to score. This is annoying and really annoying that we can't seem to be getting there. Is Jake Fisher getting it into Flahaven? There is... Oh, Caleb was there. That's a shame. What can we do? I think Corey Andrews has been really, really bad today. So what I'm going to do is actually go into the tactics. Corey Andrews is going to go out. Ben Gladwin is going to come in. And Gladwin is going to play for Caleb. So Caleb is going to get to play in the position that we lent him to play. So that his manager will probably, for once, be a little bit happy with us, hopefully. And hopefully we can gain something by having him in the attack. So hopefully he will score. Or at least play a lot better. Come on. It's important for us. Can I sort? No, can't sort the players here. Nothing happens. We don't even create any chances here. We are totally out of it. For some strange reason, we can't seem to get anywhere. Hughes. Flahaven. Back to Hughes. To Brithwhistle. No. Now they have an opportunity. Here's Nelson. And Wicket gets that one. And Terenzi tries to make a counter move. Gets it into Flahaven. And it's 1-1! We've equalised at the very end of the game here. Still 8 minutes to play of ordinary time. So let's get one more in there. We need a win, not a draw. A win is very important for us. Come on, lads. Come on. Do something. 3 minutes of added time. It doesn't seem to work. Here we go. Terenzi's trying to... That was a bad back pass with the throw-in. But here we come, and here they come, and yeah, it's back to Brithwhistle, and I couldn't get it into them. Hughes, Gladwin. Come on, put the ball in the net here. Oh my God, we can't get any clear chances. Here's Wiggett. Wiggett, see one. Szymanski. Oh, man, please! It was on the line. It was on the line. Holy smokes. You have to run for that and press yourself to the goal to be there first and to score those goals. Don't just stand there watching as things unravel and crap. So close to a winning goal, and we're most likely not going to get it. I don't know why our crosses has been really terrible today. It's been just feeding their defenders. None of those crosses reached any of our players. So, yeah, let's give them a comeback then. But I really didn't like it. A draw again. And we still have a lot to fight for in the league. Oh, yeah, I know. There's a lot of fitness concerns about on a lot of players. I know that, and we have the last game of this episode coming up really quickly here. So there's not lots of rest. So they probably need to rest against Stockport. So, and we don't have players to fulfill all that. So hopefully, I don't know what to hope for, to be honest. Part of me is hoping that we can make a tremendous playoff later on, because reaching number 1 again is going to be extremely hard. Because of the schedule. There's tons of points to play for, and we're only 2 points after, so we shouldn't discourage way too much, but we can't seem to get into that zone where we win and win and win and win. It's always a win or two, and then we draw and we lose, and we need to... Sorry about that. Yeah, you're going to get to start more games, but I'm going to do that. So he was happy about that. That's good enough. But I think he's one of the players that's going to get to play now against Stockport. But yeah, how can we play that good in the FA Cup and just screw everything up in the league? It's... Something is rotten in the state of Denmark, as they say. So let's see. Scouting meeting. This is the team suggestion. We're going into the last game of this episode against Stockport County. They're 5th in the league, which means that that is an important game. We have a lot to gain, but also a lot to lose if we lose that game. Oh, look at that, 35,000 almost that we have lost this month. And it's slowly eating up all that profit that we gotten by going through in the FA Cup as far as we have. And the selling of Oscar Thorne, it's just going away. And yeah, it's a shame. And without Oscar Thorne, we seem to have real big problems scoring as well. Don't know if it was Oscar Thorne that did some runnings, because he didn't score as much as he did last season, of course, as we all know. But yeah. And we didn't rest Jude, so he can play. Gardner should not be playing. I'm going to use Flahaven. Marcus Muir is tired, so we're going to have Perkins there. How about Charlie Wiggett? No, he's only on the yellow card, closing in on a suspension even here in the league. I think we're going to play with this team and hope for the best. Yes, we have 2 players in need of a rest on the bench, but I think that's probably as good as we can get it. And yeah, I want to play here. He's important for us. One of our most important players, of course. I think only Jude is a better player than Emil Huys. So there's a Rooney player, and ooh, what kind of Rooney is that then? Rooney again. Seemed to be a good free kick taker and a corner taker, a set pieces player, so to speak. There's Andrews. Yeah, come on, you have some more pace there, and he shoots, and it's a score! I thought it hit on the outside of the goal, but it hit the inside of the goal. And we take the lead, it seems like. Now that we are faced with good sides again, we play good. It's like we don't really want to play against the bad teams. Just give us impossible teams to beat and we'll take care of them. Weird. I have a weird squad, I guess. Weird players. Weird situations. John Rooney, his name is. I wonder if he's has any relation to Wayne Rooney, if he's a brother or something like that to Wayne Rooney. No, not just a Holland. Let's see. He had some good numbers as well, so I'm going to scout him. Actually, but he's contracted to the club. So let's put him on. Wait a minute. I wanted to put him add to the shortlist. Yes, indefinitely. And here we go, number 2, Andrews. Again, we are faced with a great side, or a better side than us, and we start to play good again. Very strange. And I don't know what's going on. We struggle against the team in the bottom of the league, and we do good against the team in the top of the league. And we do good against teams way out of our division. So yeah, I guess the players are in need of some real motivation. I can't see it any other way, to be honest. Diallo, is that the player from Manchester United? I have to, I mean, I don't know if it is, but I know it's from West Ham. And is he on loan, or have they been able to sign him? His contract goes out. I'm going to put him on the shortlist. His contract goes out in the summer, so maybe he's interested in leaving. Let's give it a report as well, scout report. Interesting, interesting. We are actually winning here, it seems like anyway, when it comes to facing a top team in the division, while we were struggling against teams in the bottom. That's just... And, ooh, so close. So close. And here we go again. Oh! But here they come. 3 against 2. 4 against 3. And Taranci is there grabbing up that ball. That's good. You know what I see as well? Let's go in here and let's get match overview there. We've forgotten that the entire episode. Sorry about that. We have 3,500 at attendance here. But it is an away game, so we don't get any of that money. So, yeah. Jesus, Shamonska, Bresswithel. There they come. Let's not give away a goal here at the end of it, because then we're probably going to get... Oh, good save there by Steele. He's been a good goalkeeper to behind between our posts in these important games as well. Keeping a clean sheet against some really tough sides like Huddersfield, like Sheffield United, and now it seems like against Stockport as well. And that's brilliant and very important for us. Here's Jude, here's Andres, but they get the ball away. But we come back by Wiggett. Wiggett here gets it to Taranci. Taranci will probably pass to Azaz there, yes. And Andrews is there, and Andrews gets another chance, but no, it's a corner. What can we do in this corner? Hoys. And, oh, Brithwithel is there picking up the loose ball. And with 4 minutes of added time, and I feel pretty confident that we are going to win this. We might still concede a goal, but we're not going to lose points here today. We're going to get 3 points in this game. I'm pretty sure of that. And Steele continues to keep a clean sheet in this game. So, yeah, good on him. Rooney. And goes away. And Andrews. And Andrews, can he pass it? No, he wants to run it by himself. That was a bad thing by Andrews. I think he should have played Flahaven a lot earlier. Well, in the very beginning of that, when he did get his Flahaven. And there's the goal! Number 3! Look at this, lads. Boys and girls, we are 3-0 up against Stockport. Top team in the division, and we win the game with 3-0. Perfect. Very happy about that. Such a pleasure doing business with you. And we have played our 4 games. So do like, subscribe, and all that nice stuff. Take care of yourself. Have fun. Bye 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 bye.